Good morning, g'day traders. Welcome back to the channel. It's Jimmy Trades here for your Thursday daily market analysis. Now, first up, just wanted to say thanks for the continued support. I greatly appreciate it. I want to keep providing as much value as I can. So please make sure to subscribe if it's your first time here. Please like today's video and feel free to leave a comment. Leaving comments helps generate, buzz, I guess. It also helps the YouTube algorithm to get the video out to more people. So please feel free to leave a comment and make sure you turn on that notification button. First off, it's worth pointing out that, let's have a look over here. Apex, 80% off right now, $85 P days and 1 day to pass. Okay, it expires on the 23rd of October, so you've got 6 days to go. Great opportunity to grab some evals at a discounted rate. There's, what do we got? High impact news-wise, we'll go and have a look for next week, see what's coming up. But also, regardless, you can still use the great discount on offer from Apex right now to fill your bags with some evals. Also, remember my funded futures, guys. You'll always get the best and current deal using code Jimmy. So grab some my funded futures if that's your preferred platform using code Jimmy. And lastly, on prop firms, I was supposed to be running a launch giveaway today for Ascetic Capital. Unfortunately, there's been a delay there, and we're going to have to hold onto that for now. So as soon as Ascetic launches, then I will run the giveaways. The giveaways are still there. We just have a bit of a pause on the launch, a temporary pause right now. So just to let you all know. All right, let's move over to the calendar. Finally, some news for the week. Let's just filter that out. Okay. We've got core retail sales and unemployment claims at 8:30. Not something that I use to expedite evals, but if there is some volatility there, you may want to attempt to do so. It's entirely up to you. But we will have volatility and, of course, higher probability setups today. Remembering also, if we jump over to oil, we have crude oil inventories and natural gas storage. I don't really rely or concern myself too much with natural gas storage. Inventories isn't until 11 today. It's usually 10:30, but I guess because of the natural gas news at 10:30, they've pushed inventories out to 11. So just keep in mind that if you decide to take a position before 11, that you consider exiting that position or closing that position before 11 to avoid any unnecessary pain. Otherwise, just sit on your hands and wait for 11 a.m. Okay, let's jump over to the charts. Okay, on NASDAQ, here we go. NQ. So we were framing the idea of shorts yesterday, but we did get an open high-low close, but not the, I guess, the displacement we were anticipating. We still have, all this low resistance liquidity for price to reach for, but we are getting quite a decisive candle at play right now. Now we're also looking like price is disrespecting this bearish order block through here. So if I mark that out, And we are testing the 50% of Tuesday's candle body at the moment. So an area of interest there to keep an eye on. Okay, let's bring up ES alongside. So we're going to have a look at what ES is up to. So we had this SMT here. So we have a bullish SMT at the lows. And it really does look like ES wants to continue to move for the highs here and likely reach for new all-time highs once again. Really, this is sticking with the trend here, isn't it, on ES? We've had a pullback, but we're continuing to move higher. So I'm going to take a bullish bias for both NQ and ES today. Once ES reaches, or if it does reach new all-time highs, then we can look to review our bias and see if we get a change in the state of delivery, for example. Let's move back to NQ and drop to the hourly. The area of interest for me here will be the change in the state of delivery. So I'll be watching this level here. If price is able to continue its move higher today, what it does at this level. Okay, how price reacts here. All right, now running our standard deviations from this manipulation leg here. We also have these relative equal highs. Now, are we looking at a Wednesday low of the week here? We had Monday was the high, you know, for sell side, buy side of the curve. There's potential here for that. So we have these relative equal highs and our standard deviation projections. So our first target, the -1 level, is right at the change in the state of delivery. So that we can certainly anticipate price to continue up to this level. And as I say, we're watching this level for a potential reversal or retracement from there. So looking at the bullish side of things, if we're looking for a bullish change in the state of delivery, we do get that. So we have the sweep here, and we have a bullish change in the state of delivery because we also have this displacement through this leg here. This leg through here, all these bullish candles, these up close candles, you can actually look at that as a breaker as well. So we have an hourly unicorn here. If we look at it like this, up, that's the leg down that took liquidity, and then we're pushing back through. Okay, I'll just redraw that. So we're coming down, up. This is our reversal pattern, our unicorn model. Okay, so that's us on the hourly there. We have displacement aligned with the breaker as well. The reason I've chosen this leg is this candle here, the 1 a.m. candle, is the highest up close candle. And because that's the highest up close candle and we have consecutive up close candles, we use the consecutive. So that's the whole lot through here. Okay. And I might as well mention now, I'll be releasing my unicorn video today. As we're talking about unicorn, I will be releasing my unicorn video today. So keep an eye out for that. Okay, so looking like we've got a reversal here on NQ. So looking for bullish price action today. We can jump straight to ES on the hourly. And we had a this SMT here. We can see that we had an hourly SMT. So the 10 o'clock candle is a lower low on NQ, while the 10 o'clock candle is a higher low on ES. I always have to think about that. Doesn't matter how long I've been doing this, I always seem to stumble over whether it's a higher low or a lower high. Anyway, so we have this bullish SMT on the hourly. So a really good sign there for reversal. We then have a bullish change in state of delivery, and we do have displacement in this leg. There's actually a small FEG here, and we have an FEG here as well. If we grab the manipulation leg here, price has reached through and is getting a close above, and that will be confirmed in 1 minute if it manages to stay there, above the -2 here. So definitely looking to target this high. with the close above the -2.5, we can then anticipate price to continue to the -4, and it might do something like this, and this would be ideal for us, because if we can get a pullback into an hourly point of interest, then we can frame an idea and a position, hopefully a unicorn, to take the move higher. So overall bullish on ES also. Let's have a look at CL now, the daily. We haven't seen the sort of expansion, I suppose, I was looking for, but we are still respecting this bullish FEG here. So I'm going to remain bullish on oil. We have this level of liquidity here for price to draw to. Okay, so looking for price to move higher today. So try and keep bias reasonably simple. We don't want to overcomplicate it. Okay, so we have a manipulation leg here. So it's something we can run our projections off, first and foremost. Can also see price has respected the 50% level of this candle's wick. We're getting a reasonable reaction from there. A tiny little bit of displacement. We do have low resistance liquidity here, and this large hourly FEG for price to reach into as well. We can see our projections also align with more low resistance liquidity further above us. And again, not saying we're going to get there today, but you never know. All inventories might be favorable, and see price move higher. Again, to frame a unicorn model, we want to see price come back to a point of interest, and that could be something like this or into this little FEG. We just have to wait and see what price does as it comes into open today, and then obviously we're waiting for inventories. We don't have a change in the state of delivery just yet. Nothing clean here just yet anyway. You could look at this level. I think we already had this marked out as the bullish change in the state of delivery, but price has sort of been a magnet to that almost as we've chopped around it. So we really need to see price be decisive here, get above this level and use that as support. Moving over to 6E. And we've disrespected the FEG, the bullish FEG now. So our bullish bias has been incorrect this week as we've tried to reach for or anticipate pricing to move higher. It was always going to be a tough ask coming off this, huge sell-off. I mean, multiple days over 2 weeks here, maybe longer. So this bearish momentum, the order flow here is quite strong. Obviously using our points of interest, we were framing an idea to move higher. That's now been disrespected. We've had a close, and a convincing close, mind you, below this bullish FEG. So we'll now look to target this low here, and that low itself is aligned with a bullish FEG. So this, like this, where I said that we could have a strong reversal here, that didn't happen. It looked like it might. Price had a nice reaction, but price targeting this area now by the looks of it. So looking for bearish price action today on 6E. And I don't need to do a lot of TA here or analysis. We're in clear bearish order flow. We continue to respect bearish PD arrays. All the way from our reversal up here, we've just continued to respect bearish PD arrays well and truly. You can see how price moves down, meets our targets with the standard deviations, consolidates. This is where it decides whether it's going to reverse or continue lower. Price chose to continue lower. This manipulation leg here. Again, we see that our target's reached. We reach the -4, and again we see some consolidation before moving lower once again. I'd probably look to take this manipulation leg here, and we're reaching for the -4. Actually, we've just about got there. So if we don't see a reversal here, then we can certainly look to see those lows or that FEG reached into on the daily. But remaining bearish overall on 6E. And we'll keep an eye on things. If we see a change in the state of delivery, then we can look to reassess things. Gold has been performing quite well, and since we identified this internal liquidity, we've anticipated price to continue to the highs, and it is doing so. So price continues to move higher, remaining bullish on gold. So we can see we pulled back into this FEG here that was in a discount of this range, and then continued higher, and again pulled in and moved higher again. So definitely looking for those highs there. Nice manipulation leg here to run our projections from. And we've reached up to the -2 to 2.5 region right now, and we are consolidating a little bit, which is to be expected. And you can see that this high here is the all-time high, aligned with the -2.5. So looking for price to keep reaching higher here. We are still respecting bullish PD arrays. Again, also here. All right, bullish for gold. Dixie on the daily. So we have our bias complete here. We had a bullish bias. We wanted price to reach here into this FEG and sweep this high, and we have done so. Also taken out previous day high already. So I'll be looking for bearish price action. We're going to have a look at the hourly. We won't have a reversal just yet. But here is what would be a very nice area for price to reverse. We have high resistance liquidity. This would be our change in the state of delivery should we get a close below with displacement. We currently have some displacement, but this is only early in the hourly candle, so we'll wait and see what happens there. If we are moving lower, then we can project lower, and we can see that we have this low resistance liquidity aligned with our target region, the -2 to 2.5. All right, let's have a look at GU quickly. The daily. Well, we got that wrong, didn't we? We had a bullish bias, was that right, from yesterday? Oh, were we at this swing low? I can't quite remember now. I'll have to go back and watch yesterday's video because I can't remember. I feel like that was... price might have been at this swing low here, located there when we did our analysis. Anyway, in any case, at the moment, price... It looks like price has tapped the top of this FEG. It hasn't actually dipped into it, and we are at a swing low. That swing low also being aligned with an FEG. So potential here for reversal. We've already seen price sweep yesterday's low as well. I can leave that green because I'm going to say bullish today. If we drop to the hourly. Okay, so we've put in some high resistance liquidity here. And we're starting to get some displacement higher. We want to see this leg here closed above with displacement for a change in the state of delivery. And if we run our projections from that low to the high there, we have a nice target region with these equal highs. Okay, so that for me is a nice draw on liquidity. We need to see this displace and the change in state of delivery support higher prices. Let's have a look at Euro. Stuck out to the daily. So on the daily, price is still inside this bullish FVG and quite a ways from this swing low compared to futures. So I think if futures is going to be bearish, then we're going to be bearish on Euro, even though we are positioned in this location here. We'll just see how that plays out. And there's certainly no sign of a reversal just yet. We had this change in the state of delivery here that was disrespected straight away yesterday. And no change in the state of delivery just yet. So sticking with the bearish bias then to align with Euro futures. All right, let's wrap it up there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please sub to the channel. Please like today's video. Please leave a comment. And remember, the Apex sale is on right now. Code Jimmy for your Apex evals, for your MFF evals. And remember to keep an eye out for my unicorn video today. Excited to share that with you all. All right, guys, have a great Thursday. Let's get some trades happening. We have news today. Let's go for the win. Bye for now.